Alright guys, today we got a bit of a different discussion video. It's kind of like a follow-up to a past video that I did that next to no one watched. But basically what we're going to be discussing today is why the decision by Apple hasn't actually affected Dokkan. And if you don't know what I mean, back on December 20th of last year, so this was like 4 weeks ago, basically Apple decided that they are going to make gacha systems or loot box-esque games disclose their odds. And a similar thing that we've seen to this is a rule in China that they implemented that did the same exact thing. And then that ended up affecting Dokkan in the sense that it displayed the rates for the JP version of Dokkan. And now anytime you see a new banner on JP Dokkan, you can see the rates, similar to this. But for some reason, even though Apple has decided to have this sweeping loot box disclosure agreement, essentially, it has not affected or come to global in any sense, which is a little weird. So anywhere you look, you cannot find the SSR percentage rates from what I can tell. It's nowhere to be found anywhere on the global version. So they haven't implemented them anywhere in the global version of Dokkan from what I can tell. It's nowhere to be found. They don't say the rates anywhere, not in the announcements, not on this page like they did on JP. So basically the question becomes, what happened? Why has this not gone into place? A lot of us who were following it just assumed that it was going to come on the next update of Dokkan. And then here we are, a couple updates later, nothing. It's just not there. So the question becomes, does the loot box question in America, or for Apple, not pertain to this game? Do they not see this game as a loot box gacha system? I don't understand. It's a little bit of a puzzling thing. I don't understand why it hasn't been implemented on Global Dokkan. Maybe they just haven't been keeping tabs on this game in particular, despite it being like one of the top games of the entire year. Maybe they only paid attention to the top tier games like Clash Royale, and they didn't necessarily drop the hammer on this game, even though it's supposed to be doing it. I think that's kind of important because for players that don't know the rates, they could be just spending money aimlessly and get kind of burned by this by not knowing the rates and not knowing when to stop. So I think this is really important, especially for the casual player base, to know these rates and have them accessible to them at all times. But anyway, I pass the question off to you guys. Do you think that this is a loot box system? Do you think that they should have disclosed rates by now? I think the original idea was to have all games disclosing rates by sometime in the first week of January, which didn't happen. So, I ask you down below, are they just being ignorant, or do they just not consider Dokkan a loot box system? I will talk to you guys in the comments down below. My name's been Lubeman, and I will catch you guys in the next one. And remember, why try? Have a good day, guys.